Short films for short people. I don't remember.
No, Short Film Saturday.
Short Film Saturday.
Short Film Saturday. We got Quick Review Thursday, Short Film Saturday, What the Fuck Friday. I mean, we got
Shitty
it
Shark
all.
Sunday. We got it all.
Yeah, Shark Attack Sunday. We got it all. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this 2020 shot on video film that you got from Tony Masalo, who wonderful guy. We love Tony.
Assault on the Snakemen, and wow,
yeah,
that was something.
That was an interesting piece.
If you like Chris Seaver movies, if you like early Todd Sheets movies, if you like movies that didn't spend more than $3 to make, this is your kind of film.
They said they had a budget of $300 Canadian.
It's like $1.50 in American, I think. I think it said props by the dollar store. Yeah, that's about right.
Props at the dollar stores.
Yeah, and stuff. The Snakemen had sticks as fangs, and
yeah, they look like chopsticks.
Yeah,
basically big ass chopsticks.
So clearly, every expense possible was made in the creation of this film. I guess what happens is there's an alien invasion, and they destroy the Earth, or most of it, except for all the cars driving in the background, and it allows mutants to grow. There's like elephant men and something else going around.
But you don't really see.
No. Well, there is one elephant guy who shows up.
But you don't really see like a lot of that stuff.
No.
But
he shows up and gets chased away. But worst of all are the snake people who apparently eat babies. And so the president, with his horrible toupee and child sidekick, calls this guy Rostar on his tablet and says, you have to go and kill... You have to find the old sheriff and then kill the Snakeman Queen and then get the power source, which is
Snakeman Queen, yeah.
Like an eye with a hand over an eye, which you got at Hot Topic.
Or the dollar store.
And that's what you have to do. And so without anything else better to do, he's like, okay. And
then he finds out that he has to get the money like later, and he's got to do everything on his own, basically. So he goes on this like epic journey where where he fights these snake people to begin with, cuts off one of the guy's hand, then they run off like scared to death of this guy, and this old man comes out, played by the director Adam Thorne, who comes out and he kind of tells them, whatever.
He's got like a stringy white mop thing for a beard.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like Gandalf and very much wizardly old man.
I was mentioning how similar this was to a Chris Seaver character. He's got a wizard character in I Spit You on Your Grave and Inbred Redneck Zombies and a few other films. I forget the name of the character. But
there's the Snakemen character the actor that looked like Chris Seaver, and then later we see later. The guy mentions Bloodfart Lake. And so we're like, okay, this guy's obviously a fan of Chris Seaver.
And then he has a shirt. He has Warlock Kung Video t-shirt. So clearly he's a Chris Seaver fan.
So the director wears that. So we knew it was the director because generally speaking, if you're going to sort of give homage or whatever to something you enjoy like that, you're going to see that film. So it's kind of cool to see the Warlock.
It is. It was
Warlock
fun.
video.
I did like that.
And then he meets this old, I guess, admiral guy. That was. I thought he was supposed to be the sheriff, old sheriff or whatever. So he's talking to him, this old guy who we think might have been the director's father or something. He was
kind of old and fat, and really clearly was not going to be able to get out of his chair and do much. So the guy's like, "Well, I can't really help you, but you go find this robot, quote unquote, which is basically the same guy, only with tinfoil on, and he'll help you, but he doesn't really." So
all he does is want to get high. Apparently, robots like to get high,
as you do. And
so yes, it was just freaking ridiculous.
Weird and terrible.
It was just weird. And then
should have been a lot more fun, honestly.
For a short, because this is like 50 minutes long. I mean, some people say 50 minutes or so is a feature. I don't count
less
that.
Than an hour.
I think less than an hour is a short film, and so this was a short film.
Thankfully, this was less than an hour. This could not have gone on more.
I think this should have been shorter.
Yeah, this should have been a half hour.
There could have been. it could have been a lot more fun had they just kind of concised it.
Quick.
Yeah.
That's the thing about humor, is that it needs to be quick. There needs to be good timing. This kind of dragged in places.
Didn't really have much humor in it. Honestly.
They tried. They really
tried, but it didn't really have much. Sadly, I think they could have done a lot better with a lot of stuff, but maybe not. Maybe that's. I mean,
there's a certain amount of charm when you already see from the cover that clearly the Snakemen have little sticks in their mouths, so it's going to be cheap, silly, and crappy and awful, and that's fine. We love those kinds of movies. It's just in the actual narrative itself, it just needs to be a little bit quicker, a little bit more fun, a little bit more energy. Some of the scenes just kind of dragged on and on and on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I absolutely know.
So the fact that it didn't really make a lot of sense, it was just silly and cheap and awful. I like that stuff. That's badge of honor kind of stuff. But you just got to...
You get together with your friends on a Sunday afternoon, backyard, and you're just shooting a movie for 4 weeks, kind of fun. Make
one
something.
One day, please.
I don't know. I think it could have been more than one.
This was a weekend project.
Yeah. But they got together, they made something, they put it out, they got it distributed. I mean,
and it certainly looked like it was shot on video. That part was good. All
we thought it was a '90s movie.
They looked like Nintendo FX. It was really bad.
Oh yeah, CGI effects plus a lot of green screen.
Mm-hmm. Lots of green screen.
And a lot of CGI blood and other stuff explosions and ridiculousness.
It was kind of fun, but it should have been more fun. I think.
I feel like the problem it was lacking was energy.
Definitely.
I feel like it dragged so much that it like I said, it could have been better had they cut a lot of stuff, because there are times where the person would keep walking, and I'm like, okay, they're doing this to pad the timing out. But they didn't even get to a full hour and 10 minutes.
Well, another thing too is that the director played multiple roles in here, and he kept showing himself. And then he would talk about how, Rogaine or Rostar was the guy, and he's the hero. And I'm like, why aren't we watching him? Why do we keep going back to the director? Well, it's because it's his movie.
That might have been more fun if his name was Rogaine.
I know, it would have been more fun.
But no, it would have been more fun for a lot of stuff. I think the movie itself had moments where I was like, okay, I get this. I'm having fun. And then it kind of went off into something else, and I was just like, kind of pulled me out of it.
More Snakemen.
But then it brought me back in, and
would have been good.
Yeah, more Snakemen.
I liked the Snake Queen. I thought she was cool. A little bit more with her would have been good. I kind of like the quick blink you'll miss it elephant guy. I wish they had done a little bit more with that. And a few more mutants would have been fun. A little bit more. A little bit more trying on the action part would have helped too. Clearly, they knew that this was just going to be silly backyard fun kind of stuff, which is good up until a point.
Right.
But it was still kind of fun, and you can get this on SOV.
I think so. Can you? Because it said something on the website about it being 2 months. But if you can still get it, get it. Because we're not telling. Plus, it comes with another movie, so you're not just getting the first movie. You're getting a bonus movie called Muppet Pastor.
Gotta love that.
By the same company.
Yeah.
So, Right House Productions. So, yeah, it says Basement Videos proudly presents 2 slices of Canadian cheddar.
And it's Canadian.
From no budget filmmaker. No budget. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely no.
It was great.
Yeah, so it says the heroic Rostar is sent to do battle against the underground mutant gang of Snakemen.
Clearly, this was filmed in the director's basement. It's just there's tarps used, and it was just silly and bad and fun and terrible.
It's just it knew what it was. It wasn't trying to be anything more than just a silly, goofy.
But it's fun. Thing. I mean, if you like silly, grade Z, no budget, nightmare kind of stuff. This is right up your dark, scary alley. I'm telling you that.
I don't think it's scary at all.
No. It's way too silly.
It's too silly and fun and goofy. I think it was fun. It was enjoyable enough. Where
could have been more fun.
It could have been more fun. I'd definitely love to check more stuff out by Adam Wright Thorne.
Sure.
And I definitely think that at some point we should do Muppet Pastor.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to do Muppet Pastor.
Probably next season.
I have a feeling there's going to be cow puppets involved. I'm really hoping that's the Muppet part. we shall see.
I don't know. I haven't seen any on the.
But
cover.
I do like to see a movie where they like their Chris Seaver. We're big on the Seaverage. So.
Yeah, and so is Basement Video or whatever SOV film. So check them out. We'll leave a link at the bottom where you can go get this movie and everything. And we really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We absolutely do appreciate it. Tony, thank you for distributing this film.
Please, because nobody else would.
I don't think even Troma would have touched it.
No. But Tony stepped in when nobody else would, and thank the gods for that, because now we have it.
Yeah, and they're decently priced for these kind of DVDs.
And we were able to review it for you.
Exactly. So, if you don't want to watch it, hey, we watched it for you.
There you go.
So there you go.
But you should. You should go to the website. You should buy it. It's fun. It's crazy. It's wackadoodle. And there you go.
All right.
Well, thank you very much for joining us for Short Review Saturday.
Oh, yes, he got it. All right. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Peace out. Bye.